Hello, dear children, good morning. Today I am going to start with the new chapter, and the name of the chapter is Equatorial Climate. This is your seventh chapter in your textbooks. So, all of you open your textbooks, children. And before going to start the lesson, I am going to do the warm up. See, on a world map, identify at least 4 countries through which the equator passes. What is common among all these countries? So, you are having world map, right, in your books. So, you have to identify at least 4 countries, and those countries should passes at the equator in the equator, okay? And you have to know what is the common among all those 4 countries. You do it yourself, children, okay? Let's begin the lesson. Equatorial regions are found on both sides of the equator. It falls in the torrid heat zone of the earth and experiences hot and wet climate. This is because the region gets direct sunrays throughout the year. So, we can find equatorial region on both sides of the equator. Means both sides means east and west, okay? It falls in the torrid heat zone. So, this equator comes under torrid heat zone. So, it experiences hot and wet climate. So, why it experiences hot and wet climate, children? Because this region gets direct sun rays throughout the year, because this is in the torrid heat zone, okay? That's why. Climate. The equatorial region has an extreme climate. It is home to both the world's densest rainforest like the Amazon forest. The equatorial region is characterized by conventional rainfall. Conventional rainfalls are very heavy and frequent and are confined to a small area. So, the equatorial region, this region has an extreme climate. So, this region is having the world's densest forest like Amazon forest, and this region is characterized by conventional rainfall. What are conventional rainfall, children? Conventional rainfalls are very heavy and frequent. Frequent means they will come in some particular period, okay? So conventional rainfalls are very heavy. They are very heavy and frequent and are confined to a small area. So frequently they used to come, and only in a particular small areas it rains. It is often accompanied by thunderstorms and mainly occurs at around 4 o'clock in the evening. So mainly it rains with the thunderstorms, and mainly the rains occur at 4 o'clock in the evening in this region. This type of rainfall is heavy because the rate of evaporation and condensation in the equatorial belt is higher than in the other regions. So, the rainfall is heavy in these regions due to evaporation and condensation in the equatorial belt, which is higher in those regions. In the equatorial region, average temperature is 30 degrees centigrade throughout the year. So, in this region, the minimum temperature is 30 degrees centigrade all over the year. It records a small diurnal range of temperature. This region experiences equal length of day and night. It is because there is hardly any seasonal variation. So, this region experiences equally day and night. For us children, in summers days are more and nights are less, and in winters days are less and nights are more. But here, this region has equal length of day and night. Distribution. Equatorial region spreads across almost all the continents. It includes the Caribbean islands in North America and Brazil, Colombia and Ecuador in South America. It also includes Liberia, Uganda, Kenya, the Republic of the Congo and the Democratic Republic of Congo in Africa. In Asia, it spreads over Malaysia, Maldives, Indonesia and Philippines. In India, it covers the peninsular regions and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Refer to a good atlas for the map showing equatorial regions of the world. So, equatorial region spreads across almost all the, so this region spreads across almost all the continents. It includes the Caribbean islands in North America and Brazil, Colombia and Ecuador in South America, and it includes Liberia, Uganda, Kenya, Republic of Congo and the Democratic Republic of Congo in Africa. And it spreads over Malaysia, Maldives, Indonesia and Philippines. And in India, it covers peninsular regions in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay children, we will continue the remaining class in our next class. Okay, once go through the today's class. Bye children, thank you.